Hi and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to the Vice Chancellor Special Project code P302 UiTM SKILL FORGE. As the name suggests, this project is initiated by UiTM's Vice Chancellor as a result of findings from the Leadership Forum towards Globally Respected University 2024. This project aims to develop a knowledge-sharing module to achieve GRU 2024 by our knowledgeable and versatile university administrators. As quoted by John Maxwell, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We believe that there's always something that you can learn from everyone. Let's learn, unlearn, and relearn. This project gives an opportunity for administrative staff to showcase their expertise as subject matter experts (SMEs) across various fields and disciplines. This is important to ensure that the talent of the administrative staff is recognized at the world level towards achieving UiTM's mission to become a globally respected university 2024 and a globally renowned university by 2025. This initiative also celebrates the exceptional expertise and dedication of our university administrators. The two types of content sharing session platforms, each catering to different formats and audiences, are YouTube Channel, MOOCs, micro-credentials, and podcasts. Through their strategic insights, leadership, and unwavering commitment, our administrators not only manage complex systems but also inspire innovation and collaboration across departments. Why should we learn from them? You are right, because they are the industrial people of the university. Our administrators are not just managers, they are the change makers, they are innovators. Together, let's honor their contribution and learn from their expertise. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single lesson. Let's get started. Globally renowned, locally rooted.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I'm Wan Rani Wan Yusof, Director of Career and Counselling at UiTM Shah Alam. I'm really excited to tell you a bit about Pusat Kerjaya and Counselling here at UiTM Shah Alam, or as we like to call it, the Career and Counselling Centre. This place is designed to be a go-to support system for all of our students, whether you need guidance or just someone to talk to about what's going on in our life. We understand that university life is not just about studies. It's a journey that comes with its own set of challenges, whether it's stress, time management, or maybe just feeling stuck. That's why we are offering one-on-one session, group programs, or even casual workshops to help you manage whatever on your mind. At Korean Counseling Center, we believe success is about more than just your grades. It's about taking care of our mental health and emotional well-being. In this video, we are diving into what emotional intelligence is and why it is so important. Our counselors will address some key questions about emotional intelligence, and we will also share our thoughts on how it's perceived. Let's embark on this journey together. Stay tuned for insightful tips and strategies to make our lives better. Thank you for joining us.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to a special segment about something that's super relevant to all of us, emotional intelligence. Now you might be thinking, what exactly is emotional intelligence? Don't worry, you are not alone. Let's break it down together. So, emotional intelligence or EQ is all about understanding our own feelings and the feelings of others. Think of it like having a superpower for navigating life's ups and downs. Every day, we encounter a whirlwind of emotions, ours and those of the people around us. Having a good grasp of these feelings can totally change how we interact with others and respond to various situations. Now, why is emotional intelligence so important? Let's start with relationships. Whether it's with friends, family, or co-workers, being emotionally intelligent allows us to empathize, listen, and respond in a way that strengthens our connections. When we understand our own emotions, we are better at communicating how we feel, which makes it easier for others to connect with us too. Imagine having deeper conversations with friends or resolving conflicts with ease. That's the power of EQ. But it doesn't stop there. Emotional intelligence is also a game changer when it comes to handling stress and making decisions. Picture this. You are in a high pressure situations. Maybe it's an exam, a big presentation, or even a tough conversation with a friend. If you can manage your emotions and stay calm, you are more likely to think clearly and make choices that lead to positive outcomes. Being able to pause, reflect, and choose your response can be the difference between a meltdown and a productive discussion. Plus, emotional intelligence is essential for personal growth. When we can reflect on our feelings and understand what drives us, we can set better goals, stay motivated, and adapt to challenges. It's all about being aware of ourselves and using that awareness to become the best version of ourselves. You know, when we recognize our own emotional triggers, we can respond to them instead of reacting impulsively. And let's not forget about the workplace. In a professional setting, emotional intelligence can set you apart from others. Employers are increasingly looking for candidates who not only have the technical skills, but also the interpersonal skills to collaborate effectively. If you can navigate office dynamics, handle criticism gracefully, and inspire your team, you are already ahead of the game. Good EQ can help you climb the career ladder while also creating a positive work environment. In today's session, we will explore the key components of emotional intelligence like self-awareness, empathy, and social skills. We will also share practical tips and strategies to help you boost your EQ and make it work for you in everyday life. Whether it's through journaling to reflect on your emotions, practicing active listening in conversations, or learning to identify your emotional triggers, there are so many ways to develop your emotional intelligence. So, whether you are looking to improve your relationships, handle stress better, or just to get to know yourself a bit more, emotional intelligence is the way to go. Remember, it's a skill you can develop over time, and the benefits are totally worth it. Let's dive in and discover how understanding our emotions can lead to a happier, more fulfilling life.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I'm Nur Ain Atan, Senior Psychology Officer from University Technology Mara, Shah Alam. Today, I'm here to answer some of the most frequently asked questions regarding emotional intelligence or EI for short. Let's get started. Okay, let's go for the first question. How can you tell if someone has a high EI? This is an interesting question. So have you ever met someone who's always calm and connect with people easily? That person likely has high emotional intelligence. But of course, there's more than just that. Let's dive into some key indicators. First off, they are super self-aware. They understand their emotion, their strength, and weaknesses well. This helps them to manage their feeling and stay calm even in tough situations. Another one is empathy, means they can easily put themselves in others' shoes and genuinely care about how others feel. This makes them a great friend and colleagues because they offer support when it needed most. And last but not least, they take responsibility for their actions, which they can admit their mistake and learn from them. And actually, this is how they grow and become the better version of themselves. Okay, the second question, how can I measure my EI level? Okay, measuring EI can be insightful and helpful for personal growth. There are a few ways to do it. First up, self-report assessment. These are basically questionnaires where you rate yourself on different emotional skills. You may consider tools like the Emotional Intelligence Appraiser or the EQI 2.0. Then there are also ability-based tests like the Mayer-Solovo-Caruso Emotional Intelligence Test, or for short, MESKIT. This measures how well you can perform tasks related to emotion, such as recognizing and managing them. It's more about what you can do rather than what you think you can do. And for a more rounded view, of course, you might want to try a 360-degree feedback. This involves getting feedback from people around you, like your friends, your family, and colleagues. It gives you a fuller picture and highlight things you might not notice about yourself. And lastly, there are tools of online quizzes that you can give a quick assessment of your AI, and they are fun and easy to do. Each method has its perks, so pick the one that suits you the best. So next question, can you suggest some practical ways to improve my own AI? Absolutely. Boosting emotional intelligence can be really a game changer. I would love to share some practical tips to get you started. Okay, first thing first, get in tune with your emotions. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Then notice how different situations affect your mood and behavior. You can keep a journal to track your feelings and understand your emotional patterns. Next, develop empathy. Try to see things from other people's perspective. So, when someone shares their feelings or experience, listen actively and show genuine interest. You can also learn techniques to manage your emotion, especially in a stressful situation. For example, deep breathing, mindfulness, and meditation. It can help you to stay calm and composed. Remember, improving your AI is a continuous journey, and I hope this step can help you to get started. Okay, next question. Does the excessive use of gadgets affect a person's emotional intelligence level? Okay, I think we can all relate to this question as gadget user. So it does. The excessive use of gadgets such as smartphone and computers can significantly impact a person's emotional intelligence. Why? Because gadget can limit face-to-face interaction, making it harder to build empathy and active listening skill, which are crucial for emotional intelligence. So additionally, excessive screen time, especially before bed, can disrupt sleep patterns, which may lead to irritability and difficulty in managing emotions. However, gadget can also have positive side effects if used wisely. The key is balancing gadget use with real-world interaction and self-care. Next question, I think this is the last question for my segment. My friend has such a high emotional dependency on me that is overwhelming. What should I do? Okay, first of all, I would love to validate your feelings. Yes, dealing with emotional dependency can be overwhelming. It's like you are carrying both your own emotional load and theirs, which can get pretty heavy, right? So here are some tips on how you might handle it. Okay, first off, set a boundary. Think of it like putting a fence around your emotional garden. You need space to grow and breathe, and it's okay to let your friend know that. Let your friend know that while you take care of them, you may also need time for yourself. Next, encourage their independence by suggesting a new hobby or spending time with different friends. This helps them to explore their interests and build a support network. And if things get intense, gently suggest that they talk to a professional. Don't forget to seek support for yourself too. Talking to a therapist or counselor can give you ideas and strategies to handle the situation without burning out. And that's all from me. Stay tuned for the next segment. Thank you for watching.
Hello everyone, welcome to this segment video where we will be answering some of the interesting questions regarding emotional intelligence skills, and I'm one of the speakers of this video. My name is Mumtaza and I'm a clinical psychologist from University Technology Mara UiTM Shah Alam, and I'm glad that you are watching this today where we will be bringing you some insightful information through question as quiz. We have got something special for you, so grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's jump right in. Stay tuned and happy gaining insight. So the first question is referring to one of the eye-catching quotes from Aristotle about anger, saying that anyone can become angry. That is easy, but to be angry with the right person to the right degree at the right time for the right purpose and in the right way, that is not easy. So based on this quote, how should we express our anger correctly? Wow, it's very interesting quote. To be honest, basically expressing anger appropriately is very hard, challenging, and also important. Because if it is not done in a right manner, it might cause a severe conflict between people. Definitely yes. So some of the strategies that we may apply in everyday life is that always identifying the causal factors that makes us angry at that time or in any situation instead of drastically reacting to it. So we have to reflect
on ourselves by assessing our thoughts, our emotion, and even any specific person, things, or situations that actually precipitate us to its anger outburst. We should also choose the right timing to face our anger by talking about our dissatisfactions or disappointment when we are in a calmer conditions at the suitable places. Because by doing this, it's gonna help us become more rational. Next, we have to make sure that our anger is in a proper proportions, where it means that our anger is relevant to the things or situation that's truly important for us to be angry at or to be upset with. Don't get angry on things that are not realistic. To be angry means that you have to make sure that your anger is relevant to the things that you are angry at and not on unimportant things or unrelatable. Otherwise, we will be just fooling ourselves. Lastly, please consider other people's perspective and give them chances by listening to their explanations in order to know what makes them behave in certain ways. So this will help you to become an assertive person and improve your skills in dealing with conflicts better and making you a person who is capable of working under pressure, because you are able to hold on to your anger and get the clear pictures of the issue while developing the adaptive solutions. Next question sounds like how to cope with the emotional fallout when you have to make a decision that is not aligned with your values due to the ethical reasons. Oh yes, it is really hard for me as well to deal with emotional fallout when we have to make a decision in a situation where our personal values contradicting with the ethical code of conduct of our own profession. As an example, for me, working in these fields of expertise, breaching confidentiality when it is necessary is very important despite of without my client's consent. So it might have caused trust issue later on, but I did manage to handle some of the cases very well. And of course, I did experience the emotional fallout, like feeling very guilty till it has affecting my emotion. So what I did to deal with this emotional distress was by reflecting back on my values and its potential impact of staying silent versus speaking up. So the pros, the cons, the consequences of not speaking up, the worst thing that could happen if I didn't make a move, then I realized not speaking up is the worst things I have done if something had happened. So this helps me to be firm in my decision making based on the ethical reason, despite of my own value is actually not aligned with the decision. Besides that, always seeking support by talking to your trusted mentor or colleague for some advice that will provide a different perspective and reassurance, so that you know you are not making the decision based on your knowledge only, because we might miss something important that we don't know. So asking is always the best learning method. Then do not forget to focus on self-care activities such as exercising, socializing, and even eating to manage our own stress by doing things that can help us promote the release of serotonin hormone in our body, which help us feeling better. Lastly, be willing to accept our learning process of growth by viewing the experience as a learning opportunities, both for us and our client, which help turns the emotional challenge into a personal growth. By taking these steps, you will be able to navigate your emotional difficulty while staying true to your ethical belief by making the right decisions. So the third question, is it true that people who are smarter have a higher emotional intelligence? Why? I see. And the answer is, basically it is not that necessarily true that smarter people have higher emotional intelligence, where there can be some overlaps between emotional intelligence and cognitive intelligence, which is IQ, since they are different skills. Why? Because emotional intelligence basically involves understanding and managing our own emotion, while cognitive intelligence focusing on problem solving and analytical skills. Besides, we should also consider the experience factor, as emotional intelligence often develops through life experiences and social interactions, not just on intellectual ability. So personality factor traits such as empathy and social awareness can also enhance emotional intelligence regardless of cognitive intelligence. So basically, a person can be very smart but still have a very low emotional intelligence and vice versa. That's it. Next question sounds like, in what ways can developing emotional intelligence in children can impact their future relationships and career success? Basically, developing emotional intelligence in children is like giving them a toolkit for life, especially in preparing themselves for significant future relationships and career success. Basically, mastering EQ helps kids build stronger friendships as kids with high EQ understands their own feelings and those of others, which will help them make new friends and connect with people more easily. Along the way, their communication skills improve as they learn to express themselves clearly and can able to listen very well, making it easier to work with others. And kids with high emotional intelligence are also capable of dealing with stress and setbacks better, which helps them stay positive when things get very tough. As a result, their mental resilience improves and prevent them from emotional distress that leads them to mental health condition when experiencing failure in life. Moreover, when they grow, kids with high emotional intelligence often excel academically and professionally, thriving in environments that require collaborations and strong interpersonal skills, which helps them work very well with others despite a huge gaps of differences. Ultimately, fostering emotional intelligence in childhood equips them for healthier relationships and greater success in adulthood.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Hadi. I'm a psychology officer from University Technology Mara. So today I will be answering some questions related to emotional intelligence. So let's go. So first question, self-regulation means suppressing your emotions entirely. Do you agree? So this is very good questions. Many people have this common misconception about emotional self-regulation. Self-regulation doesn't mean you suppress your emotions, but it's about how you manage and how you respond to your emotions in a healthy way. So just imagine that you are in a situation that makes you really angry. So instead of letting that anger to control you and you react in a way that you might regret, self-regulation actually helps you to pause, acknowledge that you are feeling angry, and then choose a better way to express or deal with the emotions. So it's not about ignoring your feelings, but it's about recognizing your emotions and deciding how to handle them in a healthy way. In this way, you can still feel the emotions without letting them control you. Right. Second question, being aware of non-verbal cues is crucial for understanding the true feelings and needs of others. Do you agree? So I would say I agree. Being aware of non-verbal cues like facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice actually very important for us to understand what others truly feel. For example, someone might say that they are okay, but when we observe their non-verbal, it shows otherwise. Maybe like lack of eye contact, cross arm, or maybe tense expressions. So actually these cues reveal emotions that words might not express. So by paying attention to the cues, we can get to know deeper into what others needs and also what are their feelings. And in return, it helps you to build better communication and stronger relationships. So next question, cultural background has a significant impact on the development and expression of emotional intelligence. Do you agree? So I would say yes. Cultural background actually plays a crucial role in shaping how emotional intelligence is developed and expressed, because we can see that different cultures have different norms and also different values regarding emotions, communication styles, and also social interactions. So it can influence how individuals perceive and respond to emotions in themselves and others. In some cultures, expressing emotions openly is encouraged, while in others, it may be seen as a sign of weakness. So this can affect how people communicate their feelings and interpret others' emotions. So imagine a busy office with two co-workers, Ali and Abu. So Ali loves to share his feelings and get excited about his work. So during a team meeting, he talks a lot about the new project and trying to get everyone involved. But Abu comes from a culture where people are more reserved. So when Ali gets excited, Abu might feel a bit uncomfortable and tends to stay quiet. So noticing this, Ali, who have high emotional intelligence, decided to help. So he turns to Abu and says, I know you have great ideas. What do you think about the project? So by asking this, Ali shows that he understands how Abu feels. So this makes it easier for Abu to share his thoughts in a way that he feels comfortable. So it also helps the team to communicate better and shows that how important it is to respect each other's cultural differences. So it's what emotional intelligence is all about. The next question, people with high emotional intelligence are more likely to be poor leader. Do you agree? I would say I disagree. In fact, people with high emotional intelligence are often a good leaders or a better leaders. Leaders with high emotional intelligence, they know how to recognize and manage their own feelings and also others' feelings. So it can help them to stay calm and make better decisions even they are in tough situations. And one more thing, high emotional intelligence leaders, they usually can handle conflict better. So they can talk through issues without escalating tensions whenever the conflict arises. And leaders with high emotional intelligence also, they usually connect well with their team members because they have high empathy. So they understand what others need and they can create a supportive environment where everyone feels valued. So next question, emotional intelligence is inherently tied to one's personality traits and cannot be changed. Do you agree? Well, I don't think emotional intelligence is something that we cannot change. Yes, our personality might play a role, but we can definitely work to improve on our emotional skills. Because emotional intelligence, it includes things like understanding your own feelings, recognizing how others feel, and also communicating well. So these are skills that actually you can learn and also get better over time. For example, if you practice listening to others and reflecting on your own emotions, you can become more emotionally aware. And there are also even classes and also resources that you can get to help you to build these skills. So anyone can improve their emotional intelligence with effort and practice. So next questions, emotional intelligence can be significantly improved through training and practice. Do you agree? So absolutely, emotional intelligence can be improved through training and practice, and here's why. First, emotional intelligence is not something that we are born with. It's a skill that can be developed. So through training, individuals can learn to recognize and understand their own emotions as well as the emotions of others. So this self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Secondly, practice is the key. So just like learning a new language or maybe learning on how to play musical instrument, the more you engage with the emotional intelligence skills, the better you become. So activities like role playing scenarios and engaging in active listening exercise and also practicing mindfulness actually can help to enhance your empathy, your communication skills, and also your conflict resolution skills. And moreover, training often includes feedback and reflections, which are crucial for growth. So by receiving constructive feedback, individuals can identify areas for improvement and make necessary adjustment. In the workplace, improved emotional intelligence can lead to a better teamwork, stronger relationship, and also a more positive work environment. So, investing in emotional intelligence training isn't just beneficial for personal development, it's also a powerful way to enhance overall team dynamics and productivity. And with commitment and practice, anyone can boost their emotional intelligence and create a more harmonious environment. So next questions, emotional intelligence is equally important in personal relationship and in professional settings. Do you agree? I would say I agree. Emotional intelligence is important in both personal and also professional relationship. In personal settings, it helps you to understand and manage your own feelings. So you can communicate effectively and have empathy with your loved one. So just a simple example, if a couple face a disagreement, so someone with high emotional intelligence can express their frustrations calmly and empathize with their partner's feelings. So it leads to a more productive discussion. In professional environments, high emotional intelligence is also important as it can enhance teamwork and also improve communication. It allows you to understand your colleagues' emotions, and in the end, you will have a positive work culture. So just imagine this situation. Farah is feeling stressed about finishing an important report and she looks overwhelmed. So I noticed her struggle and approached her by asking, "Do you need any help?" And she listens to Farah explains on how she feels. So she also suggests, "It's okay, let's tackle this together. I can handle the research. We can split the report into sections." Offer not only helps with the work but also lifts Farah's spirit. So by working together and encouraging her, I help Farah to feel more in control and less anxious about the deadline. So this shows how teamwork and how emotional intelligence can support and make a big difference. So overall, whether at home or at work, emotional intelligence actually can help us in many aspects, especially in building strong and also healthy relationship. Right, that's all from us. Hope you get something from this video. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.